Hello, my fellow guardians. This is Malucha, and welcome back to Destiny 2. In our quest to gather all the exotics before the actual vaulting happens. I think we have 74 more days or something like that. Like a month and a half. Maybe a little less than a month and a half, but yeah, we still have some time left. So yeah, in the quest to get all the exotics before that happens, today we're gonna check out a new pistol or hand cannon, not real sure. The Lumina apparently is still an exotic that we are missing, and to actually start that quest we need to open a chest here on the EDZ, and apparently we're gonna need to go behind the salt mines. So yeah, let's quickly check it out and see if we can find that chest that we actually need to open to start this quest. Still need to do a couple raids, but there were not really. The only thing that I saw on Discord were like flawless runs, and yeah, as I don't actually know how to do certain type of raids, joining a flawless one would impede the progress of others. So yeah, we're not gonna do that. So yeah, this one it was the most. The one I saw that was really simple and possible to do solo. As you know, for the Red King, we kind of need 2 other people, so that wasn't possible. And the daily quest on Titan wasn't the right one to start that exotic quest either. So yeah, you're gonna need to use the transmat over here, and then you basically get teleported back here, and the chest should be at the end, if I'm correct. Let's just dig out everything. There we go. And we've been here before a couple times. There's like a patrol mission as well in here that you need to destabilize these barriers. And when we did that, we actually already checked on the back here. And well, we already found this encampment a while back. Sift through the ashes. A melted hunk of metal. Okay. I didn't think that was the actual quest that we needed. I thought it was this chest. A fateful gift. So we have 2 exotic quests. Well, that's a big surprise, actually. Well, that's quite interesting. Let's quickly check our quests. Holy hell. Quests. And then exotics. System positioning device. Your system positioning device is active and paired to a chest that's currently located somewhere in the shaft 13 in the European Dead Zone. A weapon of hope. You've discovered a letter in the ruined campsite where you found your mangled Thorn. Mangled Thorn? Did I find a mangled Thorn? The sender supports to be the legendary Shin Melfer, a supposed do-gooder with a complex approach to doing good. He claims he is entrusting you with the original Thorn, a hateful weapon capable of permanently killing guardians. The gun is hidden away somewhere, and to find it you'll have to use an enclosed system positioning device to track it down. Your ghost observes that signal changes once an hour on the hour, so you have to be quick. Identify the location of the original Thorn using your system positioning device. System positioning device, and then independent study is apparently the second one we got. Bring the ruined Thorn to Banshee 44 in the tower. Okay, so we needed to find the original Thorn using your systems, and then here is bring the ruined Thorn to Banshee 44. Are these... Oh, and I need to finish up the draw to, apparently, to the Drifter as well from our quest, from the other quest as well. Oh crap, I didn't even finish up the draw completely. I feel bad now. So I'm not really sure now. It says shaft 13, and it says we need to identify the original Thorn, but we have the ruined Thorn here. So yeah. Banshee, I got something for you.
What do you think?
Independent study. The essence. So independent study. Banshee is quiet for a while. Then he says, Say, I don't mind looking at this for you, but I'm gonna have to tell Ikora about it, alright? You not, you might as well throw this away and start from scratch. Banshee mumbles, but if you're really determined... By the way, he sends you on your way with a detailed shopping list. He's forgotten the conversation entirely. Wonderful. So now we got the Essence quest step. So let's quickly take a look at quests. And then Essence, yeah, we still have the system positioning device. Okay, so we're supposed to be looking for chest here. It can't be this easy, right? The first room we entered and there's already Bearers of Evil Past quest step. It is that easy, guys. Like, you just walk in here, you don't even... Like, we didn't even get the message that we were in. Like, I'll show you guys. If we go further, like here starts shaft 13. So, we're not even in the lost sector, but yeah, because it was a chest, I thought, like, okay, I'll check every room, and yeah, first room we got. But I'm really wondering, like, are we doing 2 exotics at the same time? A weapon, orbs of light generated, essences gathered. I think we're doing two at the same time. Independent study and a weapon of hope. So this one is for a ruined Thorn. So we need to get a ruined Thorn to go further. And this one is for an original Thorn. So they're both talking about a Thorn. And if we look at the description, the gun kind of looks... Doesn't it look the same? Like, I'm really confused now. Like, are they part of the same... Because they're 2 different quests, right? Essences gathered, orbs of light generated. I'm really confused. I guess we're gonna do both quests at the same time. Like, finish this one, and then we're gonna need to finish orbs of light generated, 250. Neutralize the Thorn's intricate darkness with the strength of your lights. And an independent study gather essences by doing Nightfall strikes. So you are the new owner of Dredge's your original Thorn. Merely holding the gun makes you nauseous, not only of moral principle necessarily, but instead a very physical effect which reminds you of losing your light during the Red War. You don't know what to do with this thing. You have no intention of firing it. It has... If nothing else, you believe you need to neutralize it. Do we have something new in our inventory? No, we don't have a new weapon in our inventory. Okay, strange. It says we have a new weapon, but it doesn't look like it. So yeah, generate orbs of light and do Nightfall strikes. So we're gonna go to the Vanguard. And Nightfall, the ordeal. Yeah, let's do some Nightfall strikes, I guess. Let's launch. Alright, 15 Hadronic Essence. That's not bad. We needed 50, right? So that would mean 4 runs. Something like that. Well, that's not too bad. I did bring a wrong gun, actually. A Garden's World Emblem Gold Heart Catalyst, so that's pretty good. Alright, I'm gonna get another gun. Basically I can get more orbs that way for the second quest that we actually need to do. So light orbs, 53, that's not bad. And I'm 15 for 1 run. So yeah, I guess I can just keep it up. It's gonna be 5 runs-ish to actually get this done, and then we get both the quests done at the same time. Steel quest up completed. Alright, that's 1 out of 2.
We just met the biggest Vex Cyclops I've ever seen, and we cracked it in half.
Thanks for revive.
You're so good at cleaning up Osiris's messes. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again. Now get out of there before the simulation shuts down.
Yeah. So, I think we only have orbs to do. Let's quickly check. So orbs of light generated, 40 generated. And then independent study, but we'll check on what we need to do. Gather, well, we'll check on it now. We're already here. So next on the list of required components is Plastil Plating, a durable hybrid plastic favored by Titans for its balance of strength and workability. Plastil... Of course you're gonna cut me out. Middle of a reading. Plastil is not commonly available for artisans to use these days. The Red War wiped out the dye supply chain within the city. Gather Plastil Plating by completing bounties for Sloan on Titan, by defeating Titans in the Crucible, or by completing encounters at the Blind Well. Heroic Blind Well encounters grant the most efficient progress. So Heroic Blind Well. Okay, but yeah, first Orbs of... Well, we can do Orbs of Light while we do the Heroic Blind Well. Correct? The Blind Well, isn't that on Dreaming City? I have no idea. Last Wish, Shattered Throne, Corrupted, Blind Well. The Blind Well, yeah, public event. So, Font of Starlight, Dreaming City, arcane awoken technology with the power to split the seams between reality. Event is active. It does work, so you do not need to create all of the... There we go. So defend the light, face the hordes, band together, and Rose kinetic weapon and Rose revealed. So we got a lot of quests right there. We definitely gonna check them out. But yeah, we needed to do an heroic version of this to complete it. Let's do that first. Whoa, not too close. And move down. Heroic event completed, and we get 10 Plastil steel. So, yeah, this is less than I imagined. So we're gonna need to do 5 runs of this to actually get the 50 that we need. So the quests we just received were actually 3 bounties, and we're actually already completing them. I kind of wanted to give it a quick check before, well, it's completed before I actually know about it. So yeah, the 3 we got was defeat multiple enemies combatants in a row without reloading your weapon. Then complete encounters at the Blind Well. So yeah, we are completing encounters at any of the Black Army forges or in Escalation Protocol. And then band together, quest step, complete a Nightfall strike with a score of 50,000 or higher. So we're gonna need to do one more Nightfall. But yeah, these are the 3 bounties that I actually got, and I got them with, I think the weapon Rose was the hand cannon that we got. So we are gonna equip that hand cannon, and Tiger Spite was an automatic rifle that we got. So, okay. Rose hand cannon. First bounty complete. Defend the lights. So 2 more bounties to go. Oh, and we're out of ammo. Okay, so I just completed a tier 2 non-heroic, and it gave me 6. So yeah, the higher level you do of the Blind Well, the more it's gonna give you for plating. And for those who don't actually know how this works, there's gonna be like an elite one spawning in. Should be spawning in really soon, actually. He has a shield around him, and you cannot break the shield unless... kind of wanna show you. It's easier for me than explaining it. Like, here's the one. These guys, without the shield that you can break, there's like a little orb, and it gives you harmony. And with harmony, you can actually break the elite's shields. But I'm not sure where the elite actually is. Oh, here's the elite. So as long as you have harmony, you can actually break a shield, and then you can actually start damaging him. Oh, I need to get inside. So yeah, before you can actually defeat this one, you're gonna need to look for the yellow ones with a shield you can break, like these ones, the orange ones. They drop this one, you get harmony, and with harmony you destroy the shields. Ooh, the binding quest step complete. Face the hordes complete. Holy hell. Yeah. The blind well definitely is one hell of an instance, one hell of a game mode to play. But I think we are actually done here. We only have one more quest step, one more bounty. So complete a Nightfall strike with a score of 50,000 or higher. And then a Weapon of Hope. So we need to restore one perk, and one perk we do with... we actually do with that regular quest, like the bounty that we have. And then if we look at the other quest, Independent Study, last on the list of the Guardian Grade components is Sapphire Wire, another hard to come by item formerly favored by hunters because of its versatility. Sapphire Wire, like Plastil Plating, was another casualty of the Red War, but you feel confident that you can scrounge some up. Gather Sapphire Wire by completing bounties for Enabray on Mars, by defeating hunters in the Crucible, or by completing an Escalation Protocol wave. Escalation Protocol waves grant the most effective progress. So we're gonna need to go to Mars. And then, yeah, one more perk, and for the perk we're gonna need to do not die right now. What do we need to do again? Quests. For the perk we're gonna need to do Nightfall. So I'm gonna do a Nightfall first. I'm gonna get destinations. Not sure if I can do it from here. Nightfall, and then we're gonna do it on Hero. Because that way we can still... there we go. It's a little quieter now. A whole lot of noise in the background. Because this way we can still matchmake before we actually need to find a group of our own. And I do believe that we can get 50,000 in this one. So yeah, I'm gonna run this Nightfall, and then we're gonna need to do some escalation protocols. Bam! Ah, come on!
I'll be honest, I can't remember where we left you. We're in the middle of 3 separate simulations.
We just met the biggest Vex Cyclops
Yeah. Well, this was faster than the easier version.
You're so good at cleaning up
And that was my
messes.
cell phone crap.
I'll make sure it doesn't happen again. Now get out of there
So
before the
quests,
simulation shuts
our
down.
bounty is complete, which means that yeah, Independent Study, and then a Weapon of Hope. So let's gather this one. I'm gonna wait a little bit before let's return to orbit first before we start talking. Else we're gonna get cut out in the middle again. So quests and exotics. So yeah, Independent Study, we're gonna need to do the Escalation Protocol waves, and then a Weapon of Hope. Complete activities throughout the solar system with Rose equipped. Fighting in a fire team with other Rose wielders grants the most effective progress. So we're just gonna need to do activities, and as Escalation Protocol is an activity, it's basically pretty easy. So activities completed 0%. I'm not sure how much we're gonna get per protocol wave, but yeah, once I know, I'll bring you guys back and show you that you have an idea as well on how fast it's gonna go. So I'm gonna go to Mars. I'm gonna set up an Escalation Protocol. Okay, so we're getting 5 Sapphire Wire from a level 1. That's actually not bad. So yeah, let's check out Escalation. That's over here. So let's check out what a level 2 is gonna give. Let's interact. There we go. 1.5, and I think we actually did it. Yeah, 5 wire. So even if you do a level 7, it always gives 5 wire. So there is really no need to actually increase the level. You can do a level 1, get 5 wire, do another level 1. I think that's the fastest progress you can actually do. So yeah, good thing we tested it out. Let's quickly check our... So yeah, 2 activities completed. So the war set down was 1, and then the other event that we had over here was 1, but the escalation protocols do not count as an activity. So that's kind of sad, because we did well, at least 10 or 11 now by this time. So yeah, I'm gonna do the well, we did 9, 9, yeah, because you get 5 per each, and we got 45. So I'm gonna need to do 1 more, and then at least the binding quest is complete. And then I'm gonna need to do a whole lot of activities. And I do wonder if the small patrols also count. So yeah, I'm gonna do this one. And then yeah, I really don't get it why the public event is not counting. Yeah, nothing to do about it. Just play more. Weaponized the unknown. Quest step complete. Holy hell. Okay, let's take a little look. So yeah, didn't count for an activity, but we already know that one. So quests. A weapon of hope and independent study. Your project is going well. The gun is now mechanically sound, but it is simply a gun. It has no intricate power of its own. You'll need to reconnect it to the light somehow. And vast dark secrets of the void seems like the most promising route. Defeat guardians in the crucible using void energy or hand cannons. Precise streaks using void height. Hand cannons grant the most efficient progress. Note that progress is multiplied in the Iron Banner or in survival crucible matches. Oh, so okay, we're gonna need to do some crucibles. But yeah, first I'm gonna do a whole lot of activities to complete this one. Because I kind of want to do, well, both of the... So far, the activity, both of the quests actually came rather good together. Like if we did the other, if you did one, the other one would count as well. So kind of want to increase this one. Maybe it actually needs PvP kills as well. So that would mean that they would complement each other again. But yeah, a lot of activities before I can actually do that. So I'm gonna keep myself busy. Right, so we just did the soul protect, yeah, the giant worm dungeon, will of 1,000, I think, and I'm not sure how or why, but I had 2% and now I have 9%. So yeah, maybe doing strikes is the best way to actually do this quest. I did a patrol, like a little patrol here, but it didn't count as well. So yeah, I thought maybe I'll just go into a will of 1,000 and do this, well, this strike and see how much it actually gives. And I'm not sure, like 7%, maybe because it gives 1% from doing the objective normally. Like with the other, I did 2 events and it always was 1%, but now I got 7 in one run. So I'm not really sure. I'm gonna do another one and I'm gonna see how much that one gives. I think there was somebody else that was running it with me, also with the rose gun, and that means that it counted double, I think. So maybe it was like 3% from me and 3% from the other guy. So yeah, I'm gonna need to do some more testing before I can figure it out how much I actually get from doing this strike. But yeah, doing the strike so far is the best means that I can see, so I'm gonna continue it. Alright, so we got 12% now. So yeah, I do believe that this strike, or a strike, it doesn't matter which one, but a strike gives 3%. And then, because we had somebody else actually running with the rose as well, we got 6% or 7% from the last one. So yeah, this is actually pretty good progress. Still 100%, and we get 3% per run. That means a whole lot of runs that we're gonna need to do. So yeah, I'm gonna keep myself busy running the will of 1,000 a couple more times and hoping that maybe somebody else is running this one as well, so I can get the 6%, or even if 2 people are running it, maybe getting 9% out of it. But yeah, it's a guaranteed 3% for a strike. Alright, this should be the last run. In the last 6 runs, I think, 6 or 7 runs that I did, Mason joined me. well, not me itself, strength in numbers, there we go. Well, not me itself, but yeah, he was on the quest as well as where I am. So yeah, we've been having a little fun. But yeah, quest complete finally. Gamers do this dancing. So orbs, generate strength in numbers, orbs, blah, blah, blah. Let's just read the quest. That's always better. So a weapon of hope and an independent study. Independent study was where we needed to kill guardians in the crucible. And then a weapon of hope. Your philosophy about this gun has crystallized. The Thorn is a weapon of selfishness. Then the gun you make will be one of selflessness. It's a coordinated fire team that saves the city from gold. Then the gun you make will support the fire teams. The light is about standing united in service of a hopeful future. Defeat guardians with hand cannons as a team. Generate orbs of light or for fellow guardians. And defeat invaders in Gambit before they have killed any of your teammates. So yeah, quest completed. It was a doozy. I don't know who writes these hand cannon or pistol quests in Destiny 2, but he must be thinking like I'm gonna screw those guys up. A weapon of hope, orbs generated, pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Really not that hard to do. Final blows with a pistol, just 50 kills, pretty easy. But by the time we had the 50 final blows. Like the 50 kills, we only had like 17% for this quest. It told us to get 100% in either hand cannon kills or void kills. And then if you do precision kill streaks, it would grant greater progress. But I think remember which one was it again? I think I even got it. The Ace of Spades. We needed to get a whole lot of headshot kills with a pistol. I kind of hated that quest. This quest was even more ridiculous. Like I said, when I had the 50 final blows with my pistol, I only had like I think 17% or something like that. So that means that you need to get like 300 kills to get 100% done. But then after a while, I kind of was looking when it was actually counting. And if I was getting a kill and after that kill I was getting a precision kill, then it would count as 1%. But if I would get 3 or 4 precision kills in a row, if I was really, really lucky, which didn't happen a lot, it would only count as like 1 or 2%. So I'm not really sure how the percentage is counted in the quest, but it's done, it's over. Next time, if I get a pistol quest and it tells me to go into the Crucible or any PvP, I'm just gonna delete the quest because it's been a long time since I had so much frustration during a quest. So yeah, it's done. Independent study. Your Thorn hums with the hungry indifference of the void, but it lacks something essential. You know, the original Thorn was intimately connected to the hive, though you don't know exactly how. Wandering around the tower to ask your mentors about the provenance of a banned weapon strikes you as a bad idea, but there are quieter places to ask questions, places off the beaten path, where knowledgeable cryptarchs have settled down to do their work in peace and quiet. Pay a visit to Tyra Karn at the farm. The farm is accessible via the EDZ directory. So we need to go to Tyra in the EDZ, but I kind of wanted to finish this one as well, as both are for the Thorn. And so far as I've done these quests, they always worked in conjuncture. Like the one said get PvE kills, and the other one said get PvE kills. This one, the last time it said like get final blows, 50 final blows, and this one said get kills in the Crucible. So they're for the same weapon, and basically they do align a little bit. So I kind of want to finish off this quest, the Weapon of Hope, first, before we actually go visit Tyra and see what she actually has to say. So yeah, the only thing I need to do is invasions denied. So I need to kill an invader in Gambit before they have killed any of your teammates. So I do presume it's gonna be the first invader that gets into Gambit. So yeah, I'm gonna go to Destiny I'm gonna go to Gambit. Here it is. I still need to do my weekly runs. So yeah, let's get in there. And let's see if I can get that invader kill. There we go. Bloom quest step completed. Took me a while. Basically, I was getting the kills before they could kill anybody. Usually, I'm not really looking for the invaders. I'm more farming, but this time I stuck around a little bit on the back and actually looked for them the second they started spawning. And I got them, but it just wasn't counting in any way. And then I thought, like, is something basically wrong? So I was using my Gnawing Hunger and then my Eye of Soul and the Black Talon, and then I remembered like everything in this quest line is with a Hand Cannon equipped. So I basically equipped the Hand Cannon, and the next kill I got before he could kill anybody actually completed the quest. So I'm gonna play out this Gambit, and then I'll bring you guys back to see what the next quest step is. So yeah, we got Independent Study, where we need to visit Tyra, and then we have a Weapon of Hope. Let's track this one as well. You feel ready to complete your project, and you have a suitable poetic scheme to do it. You plan to reclaim lost light from the hive using the strength of your own abilities. You'll redirect it into the gun, and with any luck it will bloom into something greater. Enter the strike Will of 1,000. So this is why there were actually other Rose users in the Will of the Thousands, because, well, basically the quest actually says you need to go into that strike. Equipped to reclaim the lost light from hive crystals and defeat Sol. I've seen some crystals floating around that I can actually destroy with the Rose. So, van hive Sol. Objectives must be completed in a single run through the activity. Progress is not saved across multiple attempts. So light reclaimed 11 and Sol defeated. I think I know about 5 or 6 at the end boss. So I'm gonna need to find 5 or 6 more crystal. I think at the start, before you actually go in, there's at least 5 as well. So it shouldn't be all that hard. And then, yeah, Tyra visited. But first I'm gonna do a Weapon of Hope and go into a Will of 1,000, because I basically know what I need to do there. So yeah, once you get here, you can see the crystals already. So that's 1. Let's try that. That's 2. Let's try to do this without dying. 3, 4, 5, 6. Any more here? No. There's not one. 7. Dude, I'm trying to kill crystals. Leave me alone. So that's 7. There's one more over there. And I'm gonna die. Ooh. So yeah, that's 7 already. Let's wait for the respawn to check our quest. So 8. Okay, so there's 8 in the starting zone here. And I do believe at the boss room there are a couple more, like at least 6. So yeah, getting these crystal kills. Whoa, no. Is not really the hardest part. Well, there's really not any hard part about this quest. So we need 4 more. And yeah, there's at least 6 at the last boss. So yeah, I'll bring you guys back once I get to the soul. And if I find any along the way, I'll show you. Oh, there's one here. And it's 9.
Open the cooling vents on the inhibitor.
10.
Then hit it with everything you've
And
got.
one more. And there's one here. So yeah, that's 11. And there's one more here. So yeah, the crystals are basically everywhere. Red Soul, and as you can see on top of these platforms. Dude, leave me alone. There's like 1, 2, 3, one more over here. One over there. Like in every pillar, there's basically one. I think we've got them all now. So yeah, there is a lot, and I do mean a lot, of crystals that you can shoot, so that really shouldn't be an issue. And down goes Zol. That should complete our quests. Nice and clean. And pretty easy.
Safe rescue. This was his plan.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Where's the quest completionist? There we go. Lumina Kinetic weapon. So yeah, we already have the weapon in our inventory apparently. So let's look at the oh, it looks amazing. So 12 shots apparently. Oh, feels powerful as well. Pretty fast reload. Okay, so I'm gonna, well, 2 seconds for mission end. So I'm gonna leave right now. I do really wonder now, because we still have another quest. So open directory, and then we go into inventory, and we go into Lumina. Let's check it out. So the Lumina Hand Canon, there must be meaning in my roar. So weapon perks, increase stability, moderate control recoil, slightly decreases handling speed. Weapon can fire longer distances, increased range. Using a noble round on an ally heals them and grants them, both you and them, a weapon damage bonus for a short duration. So I need to shoot my allies with this one? Okay. And Polymer Grip. This weapon grip is made of lighter materials, increases handling speeds. Using a noble rounds. Kill with this weapon, leave behind a remnant. Absorbing a remnant converts your next hipfire shot into an ally seeking noble round, and partially refills the magazine. So if I get kills with this weapon, absorbing a remnant converts your next hipfire shot into an ally's. Okay, so I need kills to create remnants, and then if I absorb a remnant, it converts it to an ally seeking hipfire shot. I'm gonna need to test that out. But we still have one more quest to go, and for that we need to go to the farm. So yeah, let's go to the farm. Let's stuck to this cryptograph. Now I do wonder what the second quest... So it's possible that the second quest is actually for the trade, for the... what's it called again? The catalyst, maybe? That would make sense, that the second quest is actually for the catalyst. So, Tyra Karn, what do you got for me?
Welcome.
Independent story. Tyra is pleased to have a visitor. She's not pleased that you're here to talk about the build your own Thorn project. I won't lecture you, she says, but I do hope that you know exactly what sort of misdirected selfishness and reprehensible cruelty this gun symbolizes. A young wolf of the Iron Lords would not carry this gun. That said, the provenance of the original Thorn has been vigorously debated. We have incomplete texts which speak of a so-called hated path. One must bathe their light in horrors. One must feed the weapon with death. One must maintain their light while binding a sickness to the weapon itself. That sounds pretty ominous. Hive heresy, all of it. I advise you to speak to Ikora about this if you have further questions. And then while we're speaking to Tyra, she mentioned something called the Hated Path, a sort of primer to transform an ordinary hand cannon into a Thorn. Bathe your light in horrors, feed your weapon with death, bind it with sickness, horrors, death, sickness. So double sickness. That all sounds like the Hive Nest on Titan to you. Defeat Arbiters Sardav and Telesh. Then defeat Sevatan's Song in an epic reprise of Strike Sevatan's Song on Titan. So I need to do Sevatan's Song on epic. Strike completed. Chasms of the Scream quest stop. Oh, we have 2 prime engrams. Let's open them up while we're here. Right, so I'm gonna wrap it up for this episode, guys. Apparently, I've done some little investigation. We were always wondering, like, why do we have 2 quests for the same gun? It isn't for the same gun. So the quest both quests that we actually did are actually for 2 different hand cannons. So the independent study is actually for the Thorn, while the quest that we actually completed today was for the Lumina. So yeah, kind of strange. I always thought like they were talking about the same. I'm so confused right now. I always thought they were talking about the same Thorn, the same hand cannon, which we were going for. But apparently it was 2 different quests for 2 different hand cannons. So yeah, today we got the Luna in this episode, and we also did a lot of progress, like almost all the progress we did for the hand cannon called the Thorn. The last thing that we need to do is Chasm of Screams. Apparently it's a solo one, and almost everything in this strike is gonna 2-shot me. So it's gonna take me a whole long time to actually complete this strike, most likely, at least solo. So yeah, I'm gonna leave that for the next episode. So next episode, we're just gonna do the strike. Just gonna make a walkthrough of the strike, and then at the end of the strike, we should be able to get the second hand cannon, the Thorn. But yeah, like I said, this should already be a long episode, because, well, basically we're working on 2 different exotics at the same time without even realizing it. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you want to see more of my quest progression or my Let's Play of Destiny 2, just hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.